Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. So, I think we're going to do another Sagittarius reading because I kind of left quickly last time. Um, yeah, definitely time to pause and break as we experience those pauses and squares with Saturn and Neptune today. But let's see if we have any other important messages for you at this time. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Messages for Sagittarius from the highest teams of light. Surrender to the sweetness. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. Tell me more. So maybe we are having the moon, I think, squaring or opposing Venus tonight, actually, as I film this. So Venus rules our relationship to ourselves, love in general. So you could feel a little bit of tension. There's something about a gateway opening, but I feel like you want to make sure it's the right gateway. So maybe there's something about being cognizant of that. Walking through the right door and not into the wrong one. So take your time because Aries is all about impulsivity. And those squares to Saturn mean we have to be mature in what we pursue. So let me get you some extra messages. Sagittarius, most important valuable messages for Sag from their spirit team, highest teams of light. There could be something about fortifying yourself as well at this time. We have inspiration and closing door completion. So you could be closing a lot of doors at this time so you can open other ones. Tell me more, Sagittarius. Apply those lessons from the past and not make similar mistakes. Yeah, right use of power here. This could be about opportunities for finances through others. Groupthink. You could be connecting with others at this time. Ancestral wisdom, lay of the land. So there could be something about seeing a bird's eye perspective of some situation. Yeah, this could be about your contracts and commitments, moving out of stagnation. Interesting. Tell me more. You don't want to repeat stagnated like patterns as well. Like if you're having to make decisions and things, it's a really good time, especially today, to maybe put a pause or take some time to think. Yeah, there's something about you're almost there, is what I want to say. So let's see. You could be close. So maybe there's tests, right? Right when you're close, are you going to walk through the wrong door or the right one? It's kind of giving like in Scooby Doo when they like kind of stumble upon tunnels underground. I don't know which episode that is, but they have to choose like which one to go down. So, okay, Sagittarius, messages from your highest teams of light for your most beneficial ascended highest timeline from Angel Michael angels and guardian angels and guides. Apothecary cabinet. It's like, what do you take with you? What do you keep in inventory? What opportunities, what people, what places, what things? Cranberries. Yeah, big focus on career. Devour the truth and let it sink into the depths of all that came before and all that will come after. You can see that apple. So there's something there about maybe temptations. It says ancestral roots, connections, power, claiming or reclaiming. So always do things that are aligned with your own personal power. This could be a new opportunity as well, maybe from a leader. Your higher self chose this card because your ancestors are waiting for you. The red color of cranberries instantly brings to mind the blood connection of ancestral healing. It is through your ancestors that intuitive wisdom is passed down. They wait patiently for you to connect with them so they can offer the wisdom, strength, and power that is available to you via the blood in your veins. That's funny because I cut my fingers and I was bleeding all over the cards. I'm sorry. As you can tell, I'm kind of having a chill day. Well, I already did what I had to do today, so. And I've got to rest. Let's see. So slow it down. Don't burn yourself out right now, too. You don't need a connection with your living relatives to establish a bond with your ancestors. They are available even if you don't know their names, faces, or details. You recognize them through the feeling of comfort and familiarity. Offer up troubles and ask for your ancestors' support. This will clear away blocks, push away dark clouds. Interesting. Offer up your troubles and ask for their support. This will clear away blocks, push away dark clouds looming over your life, and open the floodgates of abundance. To establish this bond with your ancestors, simply close your eyes and offer up prayers. Ask only benevolent, loving ancestors. Seek you out and speak with them as you would any other God, universe, God, or godlike figure. Yeah, big focus on your commitments at this time, or contracts as well. Alrighty, Sag. Let's see what else we can get for you guys. I'm going to pull a Celtic, I think. Sagittarius, messages from your spirit team, guardians, and guides. Sagittarius, messages. Oh my god, that went too fast. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This could be about using your emotions to help you make the right choices as well. Okay, why am I seeing this in my head? I'm seeing the Kevin Costner Robin Hood movie, but I'm seeing like Marion, I think her name's Marion, and how she's like being heavily hounded or pursued by Alan Rickman's character. And then I'm seeing like she has to like, I don't know, maybe that movie's important or something about making choices. Also, Get Excited is showing itself here, so that's interesting. It says luck, blessings, and serendipity. Okay, heather blooms purple all over the highlands, lending a pink and magenta hue to the landscape and turning the air fragrant. In Scotland, it is one of the fairy triad plants of thistle, heather, and pine. It has been said to bring good fortune and was often given to brides or added to bridal bouquets. It was made into honey, ale, and wine. White heather, which is a sign of a fairy portal, is said to be especially lucky. Heather is a lovely card suggesting you're entering a time of good fortune. Many blessings are coming to you, and you find you're frequently in the right place at the right time. So there is something here about timing. You might also be gifted items you need from friends or family. In addition, you might win competitions or find that you receive a happy windfall, like a tax return. When heather is in a spread, it could mitigate the effects of less positive cards, and it brings a wealth of good things into your life. So make the most of the time and enjoy the blessings. This could be regarding work, jobs, positions. Could be finances, promotions, power, intimacy, persuasion. Okay, let's get you some tea leaves, Sag. Sagittarius people and placements, messages from their spirit team. Pleasure with a close friend. So maybe you kind of closed the door on somebody in the past. Tell me more. You could be improving your health or notice your health is improving. Make sure you keep that in balance for sure. Hard work ahead, maybe sideways. So maybe there's something about choosing where you're actually working or what you're working for towards. Tell me more. Because you do want to be careful. You don't want to repeat lessons or mistakes. Somebody might be like trying to take your work or something. So you want to make sure you're making the right connections. Sag. Too much concern with sexual matters in the future. Maybe somebody's going to approach you in that way, so do be careful of that if you don't want it. Yeah, someone could be leaving your life. And we have you will be taken care of in difficult times. This could be like protectors or supporters coming in, Sag. Something about really carefully choosing something here as well is what I'm sensing. Tell me more, Sag. Climbing towards success. A distant friend stepping into a new experience. So maybe you're kind of at the gates of this at this moment, or you're climbing, you're rising. Sag, you're almost there. Tell me more, Sag. Something has like made you stronger or wiser in the past, maybe, Sagittarius. Oh my God. Let's see what we can get. Try to peek things before they happen if you can. Like try to be really observant, I think, as well. Let's get you juicy messages before we diddle daddle, Sagittarius. Someone could find you adorable or cute, Sagittarius, or maybe new people will. Sagittarius, people and placements from their spirit team, highest timeline messages from their guardians and guides for their highest timeline for Sag. Messages for Sag from their spirit team, guardians and guides. Messages for Sagittarius. Continuing on despite the pain. Sagittarius, because that's what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I've 8 exactly as I begin. So yeah, there could be something about opportunities through other people or like greater powers or but let's see. It says no is the biggest source of self-care. I love that. So this is about really carefully choosing which new experiences you're stepping into. Maybe you've already learned how to say no, and this is a lesson that you're going to have to take with you as well going forward. Even if all the doors are open, you can't go through every single one, right? So you've got to choose which ones you're saying no to. It says you're not on the same frequency. So make sure you're aligning yourself with things that make you satisfied if you're choosing forward paths. It says your past doesn't matter, your future does. So big focus on the future. Get excited is here. At the same time, there's something about calming or grounding your energy, especially if you're feeling the nerves. We have be careful of someone who is intruding your space. So do be careful if you've learned lessons already of people that kind of dominate you or dominate your work ethic or anything to do with that. Make sure that you're taking those lessons forward. Let's see what else we can get. Sagittarius, it says stop blaming yourself. No need for regret or blame. Endings are beginnings. And it says boomerangs. Maybe something's coming back around, or you're noticing like some good karma, justice, or maybe you're noticing people that are entering your life are kind of similar frequencies of maybe people that you used to work with, or maybe there's like a better version of that coming towards you. Oh, this is empty. That's awesome. Awesome. Interesting. So maybe there's something about a blank slate of some sort, like kind of I provide you a blank canvas, take your time and what you want to paint, right? So let's see, it says they think they can charm you, bait you / lure you, so do be careful at this time as well. They played mind games with you. This could be people from the past or maybe lessons you're applying from the past. It says they are trying to distract you. Anger is healthier than depression, and we have Be aware of who is close by. Okay, so yeah, you do need to be careful of who you're working with. Evolving spiritually, so this could be what you're doing. We have jealousy, gossip, hater, fake, two-faced liars. So maybe you need to learn to be able to peep who you want to work with and who is not, who is fake and who is real, right? So they were a monitoring spirit and break free. Interesting. And okay, wants to grape you. So just be careful of the intentions of any new people as well entering, maybe where they're kind of coming from. Why do they, want you so much or so quickly or so fast? It says they blocked the sun out of their own life. So this could be somebody who's maybe seeing how bright you are, and so just be careful of that, because we don't want to try to save a drowning person and drown ourselves. It's not respectful to take on another person's problems. Let them do their homework. So to be careful if any, if there's opportunities that are like going to put too many responsibilities on you, be careful of that as well. It says Angel Camael could be working with you. I'm not sure exactly what he rules, but you can look that up yourself. And we have don't rush, the petals open. Yeah, big focus. That's what I'm saying this entire time. Don't rush, because there's something about blooming the right way so that these petals can last, or something like that. And it says they are betting on you not having a backbone. Yeah, so if anything, if you have like repetitive patterns, if you're noticing somebody's like, here, come over here quickly, ignore all those other open doors, come here, take your time, don't rush towards that. Could be a predator, right? So it says you don't take shit lying down. You are aware of your options. So yeah, you're not going to be bossed around. Quiet, maybe even diplomatically reject some opportunities. You can leave the door open, but you can still be like, you know what, I'm still going to take my time. I have, other things planned, other interviews maybe. So let's see. It says female friends bring in support. So you could notice women right now are really supportive, or the feminine energy. Pay attention maybe to the feminines versus the masculines in your life and who you want to work with. Maybe places that have more positive feminine energy could be better than places that are heavily masculine at this time. And it says hates on your spirituality, light, and power. So to be careful, because people could have weird motives for trying to enter your life, right? So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support on this channel. If you found this at all useful, I'd appreciate a like. I do have haters on this channel, so it's deeply loved and appreciated. I'm praying for your success. If you need a personal, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.